We're back here at Jake's Furnishings, located at 1100 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Open 7 days a week. Phone 735-1212 or go online to jakesfurnishings.com. A beautiful Saturday morning as we're outside here right on Woodlawn watching the traffic go by. Jake, what's going on out here at the furniture store?
We always have some sales going on. Big mattress deal going on for this next week. We're kind of not sandbagging anything, but we are kind of preparing for something kind of big that hasn't been done before.
Big one.
It's going to be a pretty big deal, I think, in the next week or so.
Okay, not going to reveal it, but
can't reveal anything.
You have
but
to
just kind of sandbagging a little bit there.
Just giving you a little taste.
Yep.
Check it on 96.3 FM, and you'll know all about what's going on at Jake's Furnishings, as well as with the cheap seats, and that's where you are right now. We've got some prizes to give away today, Jake. I've got four. I got 4 vouchers.
All right.
To the Peoria Chiefs.
Woo.
Good for 1 club box seat, and I've got 4 of them. 4 seats for any game for the 2011 regular season. And I need an answer to a question. We've been hearing all these talks about Derek Jeter getting 3,000 hits.
Yep.
When he becomes a member of the 3,000 hit club, I think he's going to be the 20th member.
Think that'll happen today?
Could be. Needs 2 hits. He's 2 away. And it surprised me that there's no other Yankee ever. I've heard. I was listening to the Cardinal game the other night because I can't watch the Cubs anymore, and they were surprised. I was watching the Cubs just a hair of 1 inning, and that was enough. And they were surprised. No other Yankee has ever, in a Yankee uniform, has ever hit his 3,000th hit. Correct. And you think all of them players. I mean, Jake, you're the 96.3 baseball guru of baseball, and all those players.
You look back at all the greats. I mean, you're talking the possibly the best ever with Babe Ruth. You got Lou Gehrig, you got Joe D, you got Mickey Mantle. I mean, so many unbelievable names.
Could A-Rod be the second?
A-Rod
ways away.
Well, that's the thing, though. He didn't get 3,000 hits as a Yankee. He got 3,000 hits. And there's been a couple other Yankees that have gotten 3,000 hits.
But not in a uniform.
Right.
And that's what they need to distinguish a Yankee. But anyway.
Well, if he plays out his career, he will, because I don't think anybody else would take on that contract.
No. It'd be pretty costly, but the Yankees can definitely do that. I need an answer for a question for 4 tickets to a club box seats at the Peoria Chiefs, any game, to who was the last player in Major League Baseball to have 3,000 hits.
Okay.
I need the last player to acquire 737-3791. 737-3791. You tell me the correct answer. Who was the last player to be in the 3,000 hit club? And you're going to you've got 4 tickets to the Peoria Chiefs. 737-3791. Give us a ring. Jake, we've got a little local stuff going on here. And in the paper today, and we talked about that just a minute ago with the manager from the Legion, Jon Garlits.
Yeah.
He has this young man on his team, and this guy is Jason O'Brien from Hardham. Excellent year, and actually the last 2 years really for the Stags. He had an ERA of 1.81, 99 strikeouts, a 4.52 batting average. He led his team to the 1A Super Sectional matchup, which they eventually lost, but they lost to the state champion in Carrollton. He is the Lincoln Courier 2011 Baseball Player of the Year. So
nice.
Big ups to Jason O'Brien from over at Hartsburg-Emden, where he garnered the 2011 Baseball Player of the Year for the Courier. So
he put up some PlayStation stats. That's
yes,
for sure.
He did. 1.81 ERA. That's tough to do.
That's not bad.
That's not bad coming from the left side. Always tough to hit those lefties. As I remember Jake being a southpaw himself.
Yep.
4.52 batting average. Congratulations to Jason O'Brien for the Baseball Courier athlete. And from the softball side, we have Marissa Greer, just a sophomore. She is the 2011 Softball Player of the Year for the Lincoln Courier. She had a 3.39 ERA and 126 strikeouts. She also led the Railers with a 363 batting average, just a sophomore. So
it's pretty exciting for lady softball here in Lincoln with a sophomore being recognized as your best player. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it says a lot of things are coming up here in the next couple of years for the softball team. So congratulations to those 2 athletes for their excellent seasons this year in high school softball and baseball. Jake, Turning to some of Major League Baseball, we talked about the Cardinals and Cubs. Since the last time I got to talk to you, which is about 2 weeks ago, man, the Cubs have been basically bad since the beginning. But your Cardinals took a little slide there with Pujols out, which undoubtedly so, one of the best hitters that we've seen.
What's funny though is their offense actually got a little better. They are getting healthy. I mean, they are getting some guys back finally. But yeah, they took a little dip there. Our starting pitching, who has been, to be honest, great all season long, has taken a couple steps back. Even last night, I think La Russa left Lotion there 1 inning too long. He ended up giving up a grand slam that finished the game off. But they battled back even in that one, and they have been hitting wise. They are hitting the ball well. And they're still not there yet because I believe Freeze and Pools are still trying to hit.
Well, and hold on a second, Jake. We've got a caller who wants to go to Peoria to see the Chiefs. Caller, go ahead. Do you have the answer for the last player to be a member of the 3,000 Hit Club?
I hope so. Is it Craig Biggio?
Craig Biggio is the correct answer. Craig Biggio became, I believe, if Jeter's going to be the 20th, he was the 19th member of the 3,000 Hit Club. That was in 2007 against Milwaukee, and he was 41 years of age. Jake, remember back what a player Craig Biggio was. Just a feisty guy. I loved him. Maybe had the tobacco in the cheek and a little spit all over his jersey and some tar on the helmet. And
there you go.
That's the kind of throwback I like. Caller, what's your name?
This is Eric Long.
Eric Long. Eric Long is the winner. Eric, did you have to go to Google to find that out?
I did go to Google.
Come on.
I happened to be looking at the list the other day just out of curiosity, and I could not remember, so I had to go back.
Had to pick up the Google. Shame on you, Eric, but at least you're still going to Peoria to watch the Chiefs with your family. No, I know your boys there will enjoy that Peoria Chiefs game.
Absolutely.
Hey,
absolutely.
I will, if you can make it out to Jake's Furnishings sometime today before 3, if you're in town, I'll keep them here. If you can't make it before 10, I'll leave them up at the front desk at Jake's Furnishings.
That's no problem.
All right, buddy.
Thanks, Josh.
Yeah, thanks for calling in, Eric.
Bye.
Bye. Eric Long, the winner of the trivia for 4 tickets to the Peoria Chiefs. He got it right off the bat, although he had to use Google.
That's all right.
He's a baseball man too. I know.
He is a baseball guy.
I'm just giving him a hard time. Eric Long, thanks for calling in. He's the winner. Jake, back to the Cardinal struggles, back to the Cubs struggles. Cubs are now 11.5 back, and Cardinals.
Is that all?
Yes.
Boy, it seems like they're about 30 back.
Well, it should be.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it should be. Cincinnati now in fourth place, 44 and 45. The Cardinals are in third place at 47 and 33.
And a team I've been talking about all year.
We've been saying that the Pirates should be first half manager of the year for me.
Oh, I'm going to say definitely.
Yeah,
absolutely. Even though they haven't hit first place yet, they're. To be honest, I said at the beginning of the year I thought the Pirates could be around a 500 or just over 500 team, and they're playing that right now. They're actually playing some nice baseball. Can they hold out? Unfortunately, when you got young players, it's very tough to do so. But they got good management there, so you never know. I mean, they might be able to pull a few extra victories out of the season later on in the year. We'll see how that goes down the wire.
Yeah, Milwaukee's leading the division, 47 and 42. So pretty tight within that first 4 teams, and then you've got the Cubs and the Astros, who are
looking for draft picks.
That's what we do every year, Jake. A little ways back. In that East Division, Philadelphia 55 and 33, Atlanta 53 and 36. That's a nice division.
And those are a couple tough
teams. Yeah, you look at those guys. I like San Francisco just because they don't have a lot of big names and just keep to do it. But it looks like that East is loaded in that National League. Last night, Arizona beat the Cardinals 7-6. Pittsburgh was a winner over the Cubs 7-4.
Well, actually, there's another team you got to look at for Coach of the Year. Kirk Gibson coaching Arizona. I mean, Arizona, to be honest, they were picked to be in the cellar.
Game and a half back.
And they are playing some awesome baseball as well. Gibson's got them playing like the L.A. Dodgers of old.
Colorado 3, Washington 2, Florida 6, Houston 3. In Atlanta, Philadelphia, Cincinnati, Milwaukee, San Diego, Dodgers, Mets, and San Francisco were too late for me to stay up. Last night in American League, Minnesota and the White Sox were too late. Toronto 11, Cleveland 7, Boston 10, Baltimore 3, Texas 8, Oakland 5. And a number of games going on today. Also, Jake, the White Sox are going to play Minnesota again at 3:10. Then they're going to play Sunday at 1:10. Pittsburgh is the Cubs are at Pittsburgh at 6:05, and then Sunday they're at Pittsburgh at 12:35. Today the Cardinals take on the Diamondbacks at 6:15, and then they're playing again on Sunday at 1:15. All-Star game coming up, Jake. Are you a big All-Star guy?
I like the All-Star game, actually.
Really?
Yeah, you know what? To be honest, my favorite part of it is the futures game. I like to see who's coming up, who's the up-and-coming players here in the future. But the home run derby is kind of fun, kind of wears on me a little bit. I pretty much
really
have a
drawn
key
out
on it.
now.
Yeah, I got to fast forward through all the bark.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Out of the three, Major League Baseball, NBA, NFL. Major League Baseball, your favorite?
The actual game, I'll say Major League Baseball is my favorite.
Yeah, I think.
By far. Now, the pregame stuff, home run derby, dunk contest, or the catch and pass or whatever they call it. Which one's your favorite of those?
I like to catch and pass. The dunk contest has gotten way over, throwing it off the backboard, dunking.
Pretty much they've done everything.
Yeah, how much more can they do? I mean, Dwight Howard can, touch the top of the backboard and then dunk it. I mean, it's just so many things you can do, and it's gotten dry for me. I like a little talent. I know these guys are real talent.
Yeah.
Not that the NBA guys aren't talented, but I want to see that throwing to a moving target at 40 mile an hour from 50 yards away and drilling. I want to see that kind of stuff.
Well, like I said, on the Major League Baseball home run derby, my thing is I love to see those balls that are absolutely crushed, but that's why I got TiVo. I'll fast forward until I see one that's way out of there.
Yeah.
I see Prince Fielder get up there. Usually that's pretty much a guaranteed watch because that guy can hit it a mile.
And he swings out of the shoes,
as
does Batista. We're going to take a quick commercial break here, and next when we come back, we'll be going over the lineups for the All-Star game and also the Home Run Derby, and Jake's pick and my pick. And maybe anybody else's pick that wants to call in for the Home Run Derby. That's 737-3791. Give us a call. We're out here at Jake's Furnishings, 1100 Woodlawn Road. You're in the Cheap Seats, 96.3 FM and WLCN online. Back here in the Cheap Seats, Saturday morning, July the 9th already. Beautiful Saturday morning out here at Jake's Furnishings. And it was a beautiful night, and a big reason was that for Marty Spears is on the line. Marty, what went on out at the track last night? I heard had a show out there last night.
Well, yeah, you should have come out and seen us last night.
My kids were busy swimming, and you can't get them out of the pool for nothing.
No, I understand that. I tell you what, we had a great show last night. But first I want to tell, I haven't talked to you guys lately with the weather and everything. It's Sunday shows, but I just want to tell you last week, our Summer Nationals, on Sunday, we had a tremendous crowd, the biggest crowd ever from Lincoln Speedway.
Good.
So I tell you, Norm and Vaughn have really put Lincoln on the map for the Speedway.
Good.
Brandon Shepard, he won the late model feature. And they call him the Mowequa Missile. Shannon Babb is right on his tail for the last few laps. It was a great race, great battle, high and low. So.
Yeah.
But last night we had our wing sprint show. We had a bunch of local guys in there. The local guys from Lincoln and the Elkhart area didn't fare very well. They finished, I think, 5th, 6th, and 7th, something like that. But Corey Wyatt from Springfield, Illinois, brought the victory. Jimmy Mohan Jr. from Springfield, he led most of the race. I'd say probably about, it was a 25-lap feature. I think he led 20 laps, 23 laps, something like that.
Wow.
Right toward the end, Corey Wyatt ended up going high, got him on the high side. It was a great show, great finish for the crowd.
Sure.
And last night wasn't standing room only, but it was a packed house. We had a good show for Lincoln.
Good. What else? What else here in the near future you got coming up, Marty? I know I was reading some things in the paper about had Aaron Bruns, a local guy that was running last night, and what's coming up here at the Speedway in the next couple of weeks?
Well, Aaron, he did a pretty good job last night. Pretty neat. There were a lot of the guys were out to see him and Chris Urey from Springfield. They're all out there at Grouse Chevrolet yesterday.
Sure.
Yep. There was cars spread out all over.
It was a neat deal. We got a lot of people interested in it, but we got a lot of shows coming up. We got the regular show coming up on next Friday. We'll get back to the basics. I tell you, it's been kind of crazy out there with everything, all the different days and times and different classes running. But we're going back to our full show next week. But I wanted to touch base. Last night, Randy Myers from Springfield. I tell you what, the Springfield guys did good last night. Randy Myers, he won the crate division, followed by Guy Taylor, also Springfield. And the street stocks, Terry Miller of Lincoln, Illinois, finally got a first feature win this year.
Nice.
Terry, he's been struggling.
Nice.
But, John Ferris from Marquis Heights, he's been dominating that class this year. But old Terry Miller, again, he got him last couple laps. He got him, pushed him out of the way, and got the victory. And in the Hornet division, Damon Jones from Chestnut, Illinois, followed by Bob Sanders of Lincoln, Illinois. Just a good racing last night.
Yeah, one thing we listen to, every Saturday, Marty tell us the winners and who was running good, and it's not just one guy. It seems like all the time. It seems it's pretty spread out, and what that says is it's just good racing.
It is. It's good competition. I'm just like anybody else. I used to be a Jeff Gordon fan when Jeff first came out. This is several years ago, of course. But, I liked him, but then he started dominating the sport. I'm a guy. That's why I'm a Cubs fan. I'm used to losing. So,
ouch.
But, it's neat to see different guys get in there and get a victory. But, yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah, don't spread that around that you're a Cub fan too much, Marty. Hey, Marty, thanks for checking in with us as you do every Saturday, and keep us informed every Saturday what's going on out at the track.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Keep up the good work, and come out and see us at Lincoln Speedway.
Sure will. Thanks a lot, Marty.
Thank you.
Marty Spears from the Speedway.
It was kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. Driving around with my daughter yesterday a little bit, and just stopping at a couple of different venues that had a couple of cars parked there. Grouch Chevrolet, Curry's Wieners, I believe KC Ultrographic, all had a car parked there in front of it. It's just kind of a cool thing.
Nice, yeah, and that's Marty's bringing a lot to Lincoln and Logan County as a Speedway and all that. So it's a good thing going on here every Friday night. Jake, I want to try and give some tickets away too. 2 passes to Knights Action Park, which would be great.
A second prize.
2 prizes to. Hey, that's how we do it at Jake's.
When we're out at Jake's, we try to pack them on here.
2 tickets to Knights Action Park. Eric Long, it's not 30 days since you won, so you cannot call back in, even though you may think you know the answer.
Can you Google the answer to this one?
He cannot Google this.
Okay.
So
not yet.
Googlers out there, yes, not yet. You need to tell me who's going to win this year's Home Run Derby.
Who's our participant?
You have to choose AL captain David Ortiz, 17 home runs. Adrian Gonzalez, 16 home runs. Jose Batista, 27 home runs, leads the majors. Robinson Cano from the Yankees, 14 home runs. That's from the American League side. Remember, they're going to be hitting at Phoenix at the Arizona Diamondbacks field.
Right.
Pretty neutral park. I mean, no short porches, there's not a big wall. Ball travels well.
I think the baseballs are loaded in the home.
I think they load.
You think
they pack them in a little tighter.
Yeah.
Put them in the humidor a little more.
Throw a little golf ball inside them or something. I don't know. They go out pretty good.
From the National League, the captain was Prince Fielder. He's got 21 home runs. Matt Kemp from the Dodgers, 22 home runs. He leads the NL. Matt Holliday from the Cardinals, 10 home runs. Ricky Weeks from the Milwaukee Brewers, 15 home runs. What you have to do, listeners, is call in 737-3791, and whoever calls in, say you want Adrian Gonzalez, you're the first to have Adrian Gonzalez. Nobody else can take Adrian Gonzalez. So give me a call, 737-3791. If you're the winner, which I will give the tickets away next Saturday on the show, you'll have to come to wherever we're at on the show to pick up your tickets. Give me a call, 737-3791, and give me the winner of the 2011 Home Run Derby. Jake, who's your winner?
Let's see. It's in the NL.
And you can't win either.
No, I can't win? Okay.
No.
Well, you know what? I'm going to go with, kind of an underdog, but obviously not this year, hitting-wise, Jose Batista.
The lead. You always go with the guy that's leading. Like, you went with the MVPs.
I picked the Mavs. And hey, didn't I win something, a soda or something from you?
You won a lunch.
Lunch?
Yes.
Lunch. That's what I like to hear.
My lunch, too. You were going to give me a recliner.
And I was picked. Yeah, that's exactly right. You were going to win it, but you lost. Oh, hey, you know what? How about this? The next person today that stops in that mentions the show at Jake's Furnishings, I will give them a $100 credit.
$100 credit.
Anything in the store.
Listeners, $100 credit. If you're out on Woodlawn, $100 credit to anything in Jake's Furnishings.
Anything in
if you
Jake's
come
Furnishings.
and see us right to the front. We're right in the front, right in front of Jake's Furnishings.
On top of that, you don't have to spend the money today. You just have to mention the show, and I'll put it in the system as a credit.
As a credit. And also, while you're there, you can give me, hey, throw out a guy that you think's going to win the Home Run Derby. You might get $100 credit. Well, you will get $100 credit, and you might win 2 tickets to Knights Action Park. So 737-3791. You can't call in for the credit. You got to stop here for the credit. You got to stop at Jake's, and but you can call in. Tell me who your winner is going to be. My winner, and I just like a sweet swinging guy, and that's Adrian Gonzalez. I think, I'm Jose Bautista. He might get tired by the second round. Prince Fielder, he's packed on a few pounds this year. He might get tired by the second round as hard as they swing. I like a sweet swinging Adrian Gonzalez, so I'm going to take Adrian Gonzalez.
You know, us lefties do have good-looking swings.
You do. I've played softball against you.
It's
you've got a little up. I know you like the home runs, though.
I do like the home runs.
Yeah, you're
well, not in softball. It just depends on the team you play.
Yeah.
When I was playing all the time, I like to hit the doubles off the wall.
You could place them that easy.
I placed them pretty good.
There you go.
That's what I did.
There's Jake's pick. He's picking Jose Bautista. I'm picking Adrian Gonzalez. I haven't got a call in yet for 2 Knights Action Park tickets. You can go at any time, until 9/5/11. So you've got this summer at least.
Months,
yeah. So give me a call, 737-3791. We do have one caller here. Caller, call in. You're in the cheap seats. I want to know who you think's going to win the Home Run Derby.
Let's go with Holiday, Matt Holiday.
Matt Holiday for caller Matt Holiday. Are you a Cardinal fan?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Caller, what's your name?
Josh?
Okay, Josh, can you give me a last name or?
Yes, Folk, F-U-L-K.
Folk? Okay, Josh.
Yes, F-U-L-K.
F-U-L-K, okay. Yeah. I've got Josh Folk at Matt Holiday is off the board. Matt Holiday is off the board for the Cardinal fan, Josh Folk. If Matt Holiday wins, you're going to Knights Action Park. Need some more callers. Thanks for calling in, caller. Need some more callers. I got, 7 guys left.
I like the Matt Holiday pick.
You do because you're a Cardinal fan.
Because I'm a Cardinal fan, and he's phenomenal.
Yeah, he's not phenomenal. Hey, get to the game real quick.
Get to it.
A little surprised as a Pujols fan.
Yeah.
That he didn't make it. Are you? I mean, the guy's been a perennial all-star MVP. I know he's got hurt, didn't have a great year this year.
Well,
this is why the fans should not vote
He's
for
not
me.
having a Pujols year.
Right, but
he's having a good year. Almost 280.
But when Braun and Jose Bautista are your top vote getters, I'm having issues with that.
I'm not going to argue with Jose Bautista. I'm not going to lie. Ryan Braun, I will argue with that. He's also hurt. I don't think is he playing?
Starting lineup as of last night. That's what it said on my.
I was going to say I know he's been injured,
right,
and to the point he was worried about playing, even though he's activated off the All-Star, off the DL. But
sure.
Pujols. What NL manager wouldn't want Pujols, if nothing else, just waiting to come off the bench late in the game?
Right.
I mean,
put him in there with guys on. I know they'll probably walk him. What about the bases loaded?
Yeah,
I mean,
there's always that opportunity in a game.
You're vying for home field advantage,
and this game counts.
Yeah,
so, absolutely. Maybe that's something.
That's why the fans should not vote, and I don't vote, but I
do.
Do you?
I vote crazy.
100. That's why Holiday made it.
No.
Oh. Okay.
No. Actually, I did vote for Holiday. I did vote for Holiday, I believe.
Okay.
Once. There's a lot of good outfielders, though, man, especially this year.
Yeah.
It's hard to, I'm not a homer. I do not vote for all my teams. I did not vote for Pujols.
Didn't you?
I did not.
I would have.
Yeah.
Being a Cub fan.
Even with
maybe not a starter.
Joey Votto and Prince Fielder having a monster
Prince Fielder
year.
should have been starting. I'm not disagreeing with that, but I'm not sure Votto's, he's done it, 2 years? I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
I know it's history, and I'm going back on history. And
and that's why fans like you are glad don't vote. But.
I know. Here's a starter so far for the American League. Alex Avila from the Tigers. He's going to be the catcher. Adrian Gonzalez from first.
Solid.
From the Red Sox. Robin Cano at second. Yankees.
Solid.
Third baseman Alex Rodriguez.
Bad.
Derek Jeter, shortstop, Yankees.
Bad.
Jose Bautista in the outfield. Curtis Granderson. Curtis Granderson, I don't know if a lot of listeners have seen this guy is maybe 5'10", 180, and he's got 25 bombs?
25 bombs.
25 home runs.
Yeah, what a change from Detroit where he was playing, you know.
Josh Hamilton, outfielder. David Ortiz is the I guess they're not having a DH. No DH since we're playing in the National League. National League's Brian McCann. A little surprised. Maybe not.
No.
Yadier Molina just not having the year that he's had. Prince Fielder at first. Ricky Weeks at second. Placido Polanco at third. Jose Reyes at shortstop. Ryan Braun, Lance Berkman, and Matt Kemp to round out the outfield. Cardinals were Berkman, Molina, and Holiday. Cubs, Starlin, Castro. Really the only guy that maybe would have even been mentioned for Cubs. Had a chance, yeah. But I got a problem. Maybe not a problem, but why is the manager for the Cubs an assistant coach? Isn't that win-based?
No.
He has nothing. Nobody else wanted to do it for 3 days. They wanted to have a vacation.
Yeah.
3 days, the rest of the NL managers wanted to have a vacation.
Well, why not?
And this guy is probably not going to have a job after this year, so he said this may be my only time.
Well, it's the manager's
manager picks.
Yeah, manager picks.
Okay.
And Quaddy's been around baseball a long time.
I know. I'm just saying this. I thought it was performance-based or your team lost.
It's the managers that are picked to be on the team with the former World Series manager
winner
gets to play,
right.
Or he picks whoever he wants. Right. I guess the offer was extended to LaRusse, and he actually backed out. So,
hey, still need some more. I got 7 guys left for the Home Run Derby. Your pick. You can win 2 tickets to Knights Action Park. 737-3791. You've only got 6 minutes and 2 seconds. No, actually 4 minutes. Now 4 minutes exactly. 4 minutes to call in. 737-3791. You got a host of guys. You've got Jose Bautista left. You got 7 guys. The only guy out's Matt Holliday. So maybe, a
little side thing here. Between the guys that are playing, the guys that I would like for MVP the most, I think I'd like your pick for the home run champion.
Adrian Gonzalez.
I'd like him in Arizona. He killed the ball in Arizona when he was playing for San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, as we're talking about MVP, Jake, who's your first half MVP of the Major League Baseball?
Let's see. American League, I would go with probably Robinson Cano. National League, man, that's tough. I'll be honest. I mean, if the Cardinals were in first place, I'd be saying Lance Berkman. I'm not going to lie. Jose Reyes is having a monster year as well. I mean, he's absolutely having a good year for him because he's going to be a free agent, I believe, after this year, considering what he's been doing. Prince Fielder. I'm going to go with Prince Fielder.
Well, they're first in division.
On another year.
Hold that thought. We got a guy that wants to win Knights Action Park tickets. Go ahead. You're in the cheap seats, caller.
Okay, actually, it's not a guy, it's a gal, but I'd like to vote for Bautista.
Jose
I agree.
Bautista. That's Jake's pick, you are not going to win.
Obviously, you are very intelligent.
No, just kidding. What's your name, ma'am?
Chris Agee.
Chris Agee. Okay, Chris. Thanks for calling in. If Jose Bautista wins, you are going to Knights Action Park, and we will give those tickets away next Saturday, and we'll let you know where that show is.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, we've got Jose Bautista gone, Matt Holliday gone. I need 6 more guys to go, and you have exactly 2 minutes. So ring off the hook, give me a call.
You want to give out the email?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And then it'll be first come, first serve. So
first come, first serve. If you don't have time to call in, you can email us at cheapseats11. That's CHEAPSEATS 11 at hotmail.com. Whoever sends me the first email, and I've got time on it, so I know who sent it first. But send me an email. If you don't like to have your voice or your name spread across the airways, send me an email. Cheapseats11 at hotmail.com. Let me know who's going to win, and you'll have a chance. But you got to do it before the home run derby. You can't send them all after the home run derby. So,
right.
And don't be sending me.
There'll be timestamp.
And I don't want to see your wife's email pop up on mine either,
crap.
Jake.
Batista's taken.
You're right. Batista's taken. Matt Holliday's taken. You've got exactly 1 minute to call in yet to get another home run.
How much those tickets worth? Like $30?
I don't know. It just says one free action adventure pass.
Yeah,
Bermuda Triangle Slide Tower.
$30-some a piece.
Devil Ray, the Big Wheel, Jake's favorite, the Paratrooper.
Yeah, that is my favorite. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, call in, send me an email.
That and that little thing with the horses go around circles.
Right.
The carousel. Love that.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to to a lot of our sponsors that make this show possible. Jim Grimaldi, attorney at law, the Christian Village, Rail Splitter Veterinary Wellness Center, the New Lincoln Speedway, Stacy's Family Pharmacy, St. Clair's Manor, Goodwill of Lincoln, Eaton Corporation, Lincoln College, Freaky Calvert Schrader, Edward Jones, Global Tech Training, and next week we'll be at the Christian Village. So the two that called in for, if your favorite Major League player, or at least your favorite home run hitter, wins, you can pick them up at the Christian Village. If you can't make it Saturday, we'll find some arrangement to get you the tickets. So and especially Jake. We're out here at Jake's Furnishings. I don't know if anybody stopped in for the $100 credit.
Anytime today, as long as they mention the show.
As long as they mention the show. Just one person, or
just
the first?
We'll say just the first.
Just the first.
Yeah, and it can be on anything. It could be a recliner, a coat rack, a new mattress and box spring from Bemco Mattresses.
Bemco. Jake's got the sale on. Stop out here, mention the cheap seats, and you've got a $100 credit. So I don't know why you wouldn't stop just to get the $100 credit. So stop out here at Jake's Furnishings, located 1100 Woodlawn Road. I want to thank Jake for having us, and Jake for sitting in again today. We have fun as always.
Oh, it's good times.
We'll see what the All-Star brings. We'll see if our two contestants Batista can win. I want to thank the manager out at the Legion baseball team, Brett Garlits, for stopping in. For Josh Komnick, that's the furniture guy.
Hola.
We'll be back next Saturday. You're listening to Cheap Seats, 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.
Good day.